Hey everyone, it's Audrey from Country Stampers, and today I have this adorable card for you using birthday blossoms. It's a step stamping technique, and it's real fun. It's simple. I will give you all the measurements and show you how to make it. So to get started, you are going to need Whisper White, and this one is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. This one is cut at 3 inches by 4 1/4. And then this one is cut at 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. You're going to need 2 mats of, I am using Bermuda Bay. Sorry about that. And this one is cut at 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And this one is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Don't worry, all the measurements will be posted below as well as on my website. And the card base is just our standard. It's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. Now I'm just going to go ahead and save some time and go ahead and fold this over so that way it's all done for me. I'm lining up my edges. I did not pre-score my card base this time. I normally do. So I'm just carefully taking my bone folder, and my paper sliding all over the place. So now that's all done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my snail adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little dot on the back, and I'm going to run my finger on it so it's still tacky but not really tacky. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up on my grid paper here and make sure I keep it even and center it right here as close as I can get it. That looks good. And now I'm going to do the same thing here on this one. Add some snail to it. And all I'm doing is taking my finger and tapping it lightly. And again, I'm just going to line this up and center this. And making sure I'm even all the way around. And just like that. Okay? So now, with my Bermuda Bay ink, I'm going to take the flower stamp, and I am going to randomly stamp around my paper, and I'm going to stamp right over those edges. And I have a piece of scrap paper underneath, so if I go off, well actually I'm sorry, let me back up a stage. I'm going to take my basic black Archival ink, and I'm actually going to stamp my sentiment first. And that way it's already in place and I can work around it. So let me make sure I have it facing right. And I'm sorry if I go out of screen on you. I have a new camera position, and I think I'm going to have my husband change it. So I'm just stamping Happy Birthday right there in the center. And I did kind of rock my stamp, but that's going to be hopefully covered up. So let me re-ink my flower. And I'm just going to randomly come in here and stamp. And if you notice on my other one, I didn't get a lot of color into the center, and I kind of liked it that way. But this one, I want it a little more with color in the center. So, and then I'm just going to go off there. Now I left some room because I want to try to add some leaves on here. And that is also from the stamp set. And I am using my Pear Pizzazz. And I'm using the leaf stamp from the set. And I'm just going to ink it up. And I'm just randomly going to look for openings that look good. And this looks like a good spot here. And I'm going to ink it up again in this right here. And then I can probably put one coming down off of here. And another one off of over here. You can just have fun. They don't have to match perfectly. So, and this is like a really fun project. And I just love adding these two colors, go so perfect together. And this little one looks good there. Let's ink this one up here and maybe add that right there. And they can all be different. They don't have to all be the same. And look, how pretty is that? So now we're done with that, and I have some ink on my hands. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my scrap paper out of the way because I no longer need that. And now all we do is just pull these apart. Nice and gentle because you don't want to rip it. Oops, like I just did on there. But that's okay because that's going to get covered up. So now I'm going to bring in my card base and I'm going to take this first layer and I'm going to add my snail adhesive right there. Now I'm not sure if, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get this video up today for you guys. We had a slight rainstorm this morning and it's knocked out our internet. So that's all I'm going to do is line that up. Bring in my next mat. Oh, I didn't want, well, I'll go ahead and do that. Normally I would have just taken my next stamped layer and put on here, but I'm going to just line this up right where I think it's going to be. And that looks good. So now I'll bring in that layer and add more adhesive. Now this is the fun part, is trying to remember which way you had this. So, nope, that doesn't look, that doesn't look, oh, maybe it does. Alright, so we'll go ahead, yep, and we'll add this. And remember, keeping that nice little border around. Oh, my snail adhesive is starting to run out. So now I'm going to add this one to here. And I'm sorry, I haven't done any project videos in a while. It's been hectic trying to get back into the season, the softball season with the girls. So now you can either do like I did here and lay it flat, or you can actually use some dimensionals and pop it up. And I think that's what I'm going to do on this one. Let me just grab some dimensionals. And I think I need a new sheet of them, so let me just open them up here. I go through a lot of dimensionals, so alright, so I'm actually gonna put 5 on here. One in the center, because I don't want that to, you know, bow down in the center. And I broke another nail today, so my nails are not sharp anymore. So now again, you're just going to kind of line this up, making sure you get it as close as you can to placement, and there you go. Now all you have to do is just cut another piece of Whisper White for the inside at 4 1/4. Not 4 1/4, sorry, at 4 inches by 5 1/4, and you can take and just stamp a little sentiment. You can write your own greeting, whatever you like. I used A Day All About You with these beautiful flowers here, and for the inside of my card over here. This one I think I'm going to leave blank and use it for another day. But this one is actually going to my granddaughter's mother for her birthday. So her birthday is the day before Mother's Day. So she will have a fun-filled weekend between her birthday and celebrating Mother's Day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or contact me through here. Leave a comment below and I will answer them. So just another friendly reminder, our retirement list is out, as most of you already know, and a lot of the things are selling out very quickly. And I mean, there is a lot of things that we are saying goodbye to. So if there was anything in the annual catalog, I would go over, take a look, see if it's on the retirement list, and grab it while you can. Because once they're gone, that's the end of them. So it is while supplies last. And like I said, a lot of things are going very quickly. So you will, want to try to grab them as soon as you can. The retirement list goes until May 31st. So you do have this month to grab them. And in June, we will be saying hello to some more beautiful and wonderful products coming to us in some really pretty new in colors. I think you guys are absolutely going to love them. I am hosting a Going Gone party to say goodbye to our retirement list. I will be posting the hostess code on my blog as well as on my Facebook page for you to order. If you order $50 or more, you will be entered into a drawing to win a free gift from me. So I will announce what stamp set I will be using as that giveaway. So again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope you guys really enjoyed today's project. Remember, if you want to be up to date on new projects or sales, subscribe to my channel as well as follow me on Facebook and the blogger and Instagram. Okay? Happy crafting, everybody. Bye.